everybody, this is the Volition. So it's always fascinating to watch a movie where you have no idea what's going to happen in it, because I thought I knew what this movie was about when I started watching it, but I was pleasantly surprised when they went in a direction that I didn't quite see. Let's find out if you think that you're gonna like this movie or not. This is Volition. So James has a special ability. He can see the future, sort of, kind of. He can see snippets of the future, fragments of the whole thing, but he is not very good at, using this ability of his to, not live in this shabby, crabby apartment that he's living in. But today, he thinks that he's gonna try to do something with his ability. A woman is going to be attacked, so he's gonna try to help her, and after some scuffling, he meets Angela. And they kind of hook up together, and they seem to connect with each other a little bit. But just as he's doing this, he also meets up with an old associate of his who has just come out of a shorter jail sentence. And he wants his ability. He's working for this guy who is going to do this diamond exchange thing, and he wants his ability to make sure that this thing goes smoothly and without any, hiccups. And he sees that it seems to go all right. And then things have a tendency of not going quite as all right anymore, because things get out of hand, and now he and Angela is on the run. And he has seen something in his visions that makes him go, I have to stop this somehow. Is his stepfather going to be able to help him with this? We shall see. Now, when this movie had been going on for roughly half its runtime, I said to myself, I kind of think I know where this one is going. But turns out I was dead wrong, because they went in a direction I didn't see, and when they did a certain thing, I went, ooh, now I'm listening, and now I'm watching, and now I'm really into this. After that, they did some really, really interesting and creative stuff. Nothing that has, never been done before, but it was still very, very interesting, and you kind of guessed where this one's going. You kept guessing on where we're going to land with this one, and I thought, with a few minutes left of this movie, that they were going to do something enormous, but they kind of cheated. Just a little bit. They stumbled a little bit on the finish line. Now, this was not to the point where this movie went bad or anything like that. It was just not as good as it had been before, but it's still a movie that really, really worked, despite having some kind of dodgy acting and stuff like that. The thing is that they could do this kind of high concept thriller sci-fi thing on a very, very modest budget. I'm very, very appreciative that they could do that. If you've never seen this movie, do see this movie, because it has great suspense, it has a great idea to itself, and the characters are likable, and you will at the end be on the edge of your seat thinking, what are they going to do next? And they almost had me, but they didn't quite stick to landing, but they almost did. This is a high concept movie on a low budget, but they are still able to eke out a very, very fascinating story, because they do know their limitations, even though I could have used a little bit of a longer runtime to flesh out this concept just a little bit more. But still, 75% is nothing to sneeze at. This was a very good movie, and much better than I anticipated it to be. So have you seen this movie or not? Do you think it is good? I'll see you next time for Well So and So reviewing, well, such and such. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.